James, how important is it going to be for Eric Gordon in this series to, hit that outside shot and try to draw Gobert out of that paint?
I think that's for everybody. Everybody that handles the ball that has a responsibility in making plays. Whether it's us two, Eric, Austin. Just making the right decision once we get around that restricted area. But I think we did a really good job of finishing when we had opportunities, and when we didn't, making sure that we didn't force anything.
James, were you surprised the Jazz chose to hedge right on you in the first half, and how are you able to exploit that technique?
No, I'm not surprised at anything. I've seen literally every defense you can possibly see. So it's just a matter of adjusting and, continue to communicate with the guys and, what spots they need to be in, and that's pretty much it.
James, when they cut it to 5 there in the third quarter, what was the key to that run that allowed y'all to pull away and kind of just...
Well, nothing. Our energy wasn't where it needed to be. We knew they were going to make a run, obviously. It wasn't that bad. We just didn't do anything defensively. We weren't into their bodies. And offensively, we were slow. So a combination of both. We changed both of those, picked our pace up offensively, defensively, got into their bodies, made them take tough shots, and rebounded the basketball.
For James and Chris, overall, you guys could, Mike was saying you could improve, but overall you won by almost 30. Defense was there, offense was there, role players are playing. Is that the message you wanted to send just for this first game, just to kind of get this whole thing started?
Yeah, and I don't mean to bring up last year, but we played pretty well in game 1 last year. In game 2, they came in and beat us. So just trying to keep the guys, Chris was, mentioned it a few times after coach brought it in that, it's only one game, and they're going to make adjustments, and we have to make adjustments, and we have to play that much harder and smarter. So, we'll let it sink in and be ready to go and practice and watch film.
James, on that drive right strategy that they keep kind of forcing you there, do you think you've gotten better at that since the Milwaukee game? And how have you developed it as far as handling that recently? Sorry, Chris.
Yeah, like I said, I've literally seen every strategy defensively teams can possibly do. So it's a matter of continue to keep, talking to your teammates throughout the course of a game and putting them in positions to be successful, whether it's knocking down shots or, Clint around that basket. So it's constant. It's every single play.
James, Quinn Snyder said he felt like your guys' physicality defensively disrupted them. What do you think of your defensive performance as a team in this game and really for these last couple months?
That's what we have to do. That's how we have to play defensively. We have to be aggressive. We have to disrupt their routes and their plays and things they like to do, and make sure they're not comfortable. If we don't do that, then we don't have a chance. So defensively, we've been locked in these last few months, and we've got to continue to get better. And like I said, they're going to make adjustments. They're going to find things that they saw in game 1 and try to be better at game 2.
James, I know y'all won by 32, but they cut it to 5 middle of the third, and y'all answered right away with a 10-0 run. How critical was that sequence?
It's huge. That's what it's about. They're a really good team, and we all know that. So they're going to make a run. Luckily, the run was only a 6 or 7 point run, so we had to get stops and push the tempo, when we got those stops, and that was key.
Thank you.